Hi, welcome to Kate and Kate Build Stuff. I'm Kate,
And I'm Kate.
and today we're going to build stuff.
I heard there's this cool new thing on fly.io Kate won't shut up about. So finally, I decided I got to try it out for myself.
And that thing is sprites.dev. Sprites are really cool. They are a totally isolated environment where you can run AI stuff. I personally don't like running a lot of the AI things directly from my computer because you're kind of giving it access to everything. With sprites, you have a completely isolated environment and you can go wild with AI stuff.
Wild with the AI stuff? I like going wild with AI stuff. AI stuff goes wild with me every day. I think he really, really likes me.
Excellent. Let's see what you build.
So I see the quick start. It says install the Sprite CLI. Is this going to screw up my computer?
Absolutely. No, I'm
Oh,
just kidding.
sounds like
It'll be
fun.
fine.
It'll be fine. When Kate says it's going to be fine, let's just say it always turns out interesting. I may need to add it to my path. All right, I can do this. So downloaded Sprite CLI, verified checksum. Let's do what the man says. Okay. Perhaps I should even put it into my bash RC. So what should I expect? What's this going to do for me, Kate?
This is going to give you the executable to run, Sprite. And with this, you'll be able to create sprites, list them, make checkpoints. All the type of administrative things that you'd like to do with a sprite can be done with the sprite command.
But I don't get to drink it.
No.
Oh no. I'm going to sign in with Google. Give away my life, my identity, and everything to the man. Logged in as katieyoke.com. Wait a second. How does it know? Oh, right. I typed sprite.login. This makes sense. Sprite create pickled pixels. Like I said, when Kate talks about things, it usually turns out to be interesting. But says, um, it says I am logged in and I can create a sprite called pickled pixels, or I can do what it says on the left. Let's try pickled pixels. Sounds good. And sprite console pickled pixels
No
will
need
get
to run
me
that.
a
You're
shell.
already in the sprite as soon as you connect.
I'm already in the sprite as soon as I connect.
Yep,
Okay,
as you'll see, your sprite at pickled pixels.
pickled pixels. Nice. And I see Claude is waiting for me. I am going to stay in light mode. I am going to use a subscription I already have. So you need a paid subscription to use Claude here. Am I right?
Yeah, you'll need
Yeah.
that, or you'll
Okay.
need an Anthropic API key.
Or an Anthropic API key. This is not good. It didn't like the callback. That's funny. Okay, let's try it again. Authorize. Something went terribly wrong. And my feeling is that it is Claude that got confused. Okay, it's happy now. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the word of AI. I find it is always this messy. Now, I have to say, I have broken up with ChatGPT. I canceled my subscription. I unpinned my browser tab. I signed up for Claude, and it is such a better relationship. I have a new man, and I'm happy, Kate.
That's great to hear.
Okay, let's see what Claude can do for us today. Press enter to continue. Enter to continue. I accept all responsibilities for actions taken by Claude. I always accept responsibility. We are in Opus. Now, there's one thing I know about Claude. The truth is Sonnet is plenty good for almost everything, and Opus really is expensive. So the first thing I'm gonna want to do is change the model to Sonnet. Sonnet is absolutely excellent, so much better than ChatGPT, high quality, but also my favorite thing about it is it just doesn't write novels. It says what it needs to say and then it shuts up.
And I always use Opus. I'll have to try out Sonnet one of these days.
Isn't that interesting? Well, you know what? One day we should do a project and have Sonnet compete against Opus and see which one does better.
Sounds good.
Okay, so now I am here. I am here and hi, Claude. What is my current directory? Just to make sure we have a connection. Now, what I will do is I will start another terminal so that I can see what's going on right alongside Claude. And my directory is home sprite. Sounds, that was easy. So what do I have? Is this basically the equivalent of an EC2 instance?
It's very similar. You have a persistent virtual machine that can run all of your code and will be able to be accessible to the internet once you enable the URL to have public authentication or authorization.
Very interesting. Oh, I'm not in the sprite. I am listing the system volumes on my own personal computer. Isn't that funny? Okay, nothing is going to go wrong here, right? Nobody on the internet is going to do anything funny based on this image. We might need to cut this out. And if we don't, that just means we're lazy. So, I want to, so let's see. Let me see if I can figure out how do I log into my sprite. Wasn't there a sprite console command? I
Console.
remember.
There you
Yes.
go.
Oh, I guess I haven't set up my bash RC to actually run. So let's try it again. Okay. Pickled pixels. That is the one. And there is my home sprite. So, did you know what I recently discovered? There should be a .claude directory. And in this .claude directory, you're going to find your chats. Hey, Claude, do you see past chats in the .claude directory? Well, we haven't really talked about very much yet. He doesn't really have, uh, but this is actually kind of cool. Has history.jsonl file would contain past chat history, but don't automatically read it. He's very, very polite and privacy minded. So what are we going to build?
I think your stock market analyzer is a great idea.
Stock market analyzer. So you see, most people analyze the stock market to make decisions about which stocks to buy. I have an unfortunate situation, which is that I work for a public company and I have a trading window. Basically, the way they determine the trading window is quarterly earnings are out, the stock goes up, then it once it starts going down is when the trading window opens. So there's a little bit of sense of humor about it. Claude, build me a web app where I can put in a stock ticker and it shows me performance over the last 7 days to see when I should have sold my stock for me to feel regret. I set a stock ticket. Do you think Claude is going to figure this out? Or
We'll see.
is he going to be building me Zendesk for stocks? Okay, he successfully loaded a skill. Let's look, what kind of skills does Claude have here? Claude skills. He has a sprite skill. Fascinating. So this is something Fly.ai created?
Yep.
Uh-huh. And this is where the magic is. Output concise, actionable steps. That is my favorite part of the whole thing. So let's see. It looks like, oh, it's called Stock Regret. This is beautiful. I always love how Claude has a sense of humor. And we are using Y Finance. We're using, more importantly, Flask. So we're building a real application here, not half-assed, but with some thought and finesse. Flask is installed, but not in the services path. Have you built anything with Claude, Kate?
I have built a couple of things with Claude.
What's your favorite thing about Claude?
My favorite thing about Claude is I've gotten into this loop of making him write a research document and a plan before he writes the code. And then I kind of go through that and am able to correct him or guide him towards more of what I want. And I've really enjoyed that. The other night, I built a little app where I can take a picture of a diary or a journal entry, and it'll use OCR to transcribe it, and it'll keep a photo of it. And it's real easy to take from my phone. And the vast majority of the time, Claude and I spent going over just the research in the plan document to shape the app before he actually built it. And then the building it when pretty quick all on its own.
Why do you want an image of your journal?
Because I write a daily agenda, but it's in paper. And then I
Ah,
usually throw the paper away. I'm like, oh, I want to see what that looked like 2 weeks ago. And I don't really want to take a photo to just pollute my photo album with it. So I made a dedicated sprite that can just store those. Uh, and it uses in OCR, I forget which one it's using, but it runs locally on the machine and it's from Python. And it works pretty well.
that's awesome. It makes so much sense. And, you know, just making your life better is really, I feel, what AI has come to this world for. Whether you believe in our Lord Savior Jesus Christ or aliens that come from another planet, whoever it was that delivered AI, or maybe you just believe in good old-fashioned engineering common sense, whoever it is that delivered AI, it came here to make my life better. And Kate's. Yeah. Okay. So, Pickle Pixels. We have an app. Is it going to work?
No,
No. What do you mean it's not going to work? Of course it's going to work. Hey,
you got to update the URL.
I gotta update the URL. What do I do? Uh, Sprite is broken. What do you mean I need to update the URL?
You go back into a console where you have Sprite. So exit there.
Exit there.
Now run Sprite.
Eh, why are you being slow? It'll come back. It'll be good. It'll work itself out. What's going on here? Why can't I type? Something is up with my terminal. Okay, let's just get a new one because when terminals misbehave, we fire them with no severance. Oh yeah, I need to make my bash RC work. Okay, and now we are in order. Show sprite URL update auth. Is that it?
Yep.
And
You'll want to say
auth, what,
public,
public?
and
Public.
then you'll want dash S in the name of your sprite.
And now one dash S and the name of it's something about pickles. Pickled Pixels. What a beautiful name. Did you come up with that, Kate?
Just all me.
It was all you.
Just
Okay,
every time
now is it
somebody
gonna
requests a new sprite, I'm back there like, maybe this name.
work? Okay. Pickled Pixels, orange and black. I think this is called amber, just, for fancy. And okay, they want us to look at the apples. Boom! What happened to Apple? Okay, if I work for Apple, I should have sold on March 10th. Today is March 13th. Okay, so this was the best time to do it. Let's look at Microsoft. Wow, this is beautiful. The stock market is getting beat up, isn't it? Yeah, now Microsoft would have been better on March 5th because Microsoft is landing an airplane. Okay, Datadog. Datadog, this looks like a roller coaster ride. March 9th. I wonder what happened on March 10th. Did somebody drop some pickled pixels down the observability bucket? And we have an app. Whatever it is, whatever stock you look at, today is not the day to sell it, is the answer. This was fun.
Yeah, you built a real cool app real quick.
We built a real cool app real quick. You want to build something else next time?
Yeah,
What do you want to build?
I want to build all of just the old school websites. Like I want to build like a chat room and forms and kind of, the quintessential internet from 2008
Okay,
and
a
see how
chat
Claude
room.
handles doing that.
When you say chat room from 2008, memories come back. Are you going to police the chat room? Or are you going
Gonna
to let
police.
people say whatever they want?
I think you need like some angry moderators somewhere who just their life's work is policing the speech on the chat room.
Well, the best part is we can teach Claude to be the angry moderator. Oh my God, I so want to build this. And you know what else I want to build?
What else do you want to build?
I want to build the world's smartest alarm clock. The one that has a button where you say, I'm actually awake, so it dismisses the other 15 alarms that are supposed to wake you up and also integrates with your calendar so that you wake up before your first meeting.
So you want to build a mom. Just come and
Mom,
wake you up at the right time.
come and wake me up at the right time. Yeah, that sounds good, but the other mom features are going to have to be on hold. Whichever way it is, I love building with AI. It builds stuff. And now wait a second, here's my favorite part. Hey, Claude, tell me a story so that next week we can feel good about ourselves. Once there was a developer who bought NVIDIA at 200. They watched it climb to 974. They did not sell. They are still watching the end. I swear I know that guy. All right, Kate, I love building shit with you. I will
I
see you
love
next
building
week.
shit with you too. I will see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.